All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the interwebs and the Book of Faces, check it out. We got a donor truck. Yes, as you notice, there is something different about this one compared to the last two. That center bump there goes in instead of out. Wonder why that's why they call it a dent side then. So we got our donor truck. So I think this time we're gonna go a little bit different route and do the other body style on the Crown Vic swap. As you can see, Crown Vic's back there inside the garage, completely tore down. We'll go look at that here in just a bit. But yeah, just got this home yesterday, 1974 F100 Ranger XLT. Man, that's a mouthful. Ford sure likes to add a bunch of stuff to there. So nice patina all over it, as they say. Not rusted through. I'm about to pull the carpets and all that kind of fun jazz. A little rough on the body. It's got some damaged stuff there, as you can see, and that grill's part. So I have to maybe get a new grill later on with it and do some stuff with the bumper because it's all jacked up. But yeah, and there's my helper buddy. Huh, buddy? Are you gonna help? Are you gonna help build the truck? Huh? Gonna help build the truck? Gonna help build the truck? He likes building trucks. Oh boy, gonna build the truck. So the bed's real nice and solid. There's just some little bit of separation from right there, which is really odd. I've never seen that on a truck before, but I've never had Fords. So otherwise, the bed just has kind of surface rust and stuff to it. So it'll be interesting. It's missing all the lower trim stuff, but I don't care. Most of the time, I take the trim off anyway. It has all the exterior stuff on it and the tailgate plates and all that, which I'll probably pull all that stuff off of there, so that might be up for sale too in case anybody needs it. So let's take a look inside. Got some wicked tinting on the back window. There's a huge back glass. Speaking of back glass, that's one thing I do have to say that's nice for the Fords compared to the Chevys is they all come with like a big back window with it, where Chevy, you got the 60s and stuff, they have that little window on it and stuff, and you can't make them big because there's an option. But yeah, so it's all 1970s up in here. But it's all in pretty good shape, the headliner and stuff, and the visors and everything. So I think we'll probably leave most of that alone, maybe put some new fabric on there. I'm thinking like the plaid blue for the seat covers, maybe leave a bench seat, maybe do the race seats that I've done before, not sure yet. Initial plan right now is I'll leave the truck dash in and use the Crown Vic floor and firewall and graft it in wherever I need to graft it in with and stuff. That way I can have the AC and stuff from the Crown Vic, and then I'll graft everything else into here, the gauges and all that kind of stuff, and then use either this column or the Crown Vic one. I'm not sure on that part as of yet. So it is a manual. It's a 390 that's in it. So yeah, not too bad. Doors shut nicely and stuff. They don't sag and hang. So what do you think of it, buddy? Huh? What do you think of it? What do you think? Let's go check out the Crown Vic. Okay, buddy's gonna show us the Crown Vic. So here's the Vic. I got the gas tank straps all made up on it. Sorry, it's hard to tell. And then everything is tore down. All the unnecessary wiring, except for lights and all that kind of stuff, I've left that in for right now. But otherwise, everything else is stripped out of it. Literally everything: power windows, locks, doors, all that kind of stuff. Everything is stripped out, and of course the dash is pulled because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do as of yet. If I didn't want to have to mess with the AC, then I would just pull the AC apart and then graft it into the truck firewall and stuff on it. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with the pandemic stuff going on. Our work's talking about shutting down for 2 weeks, so I may have plenty of time, but no money. That's the thing. So, and then also the engine bay is stripped down again with most everything else I need. And this harness was literally like that big around initially, and so now it's just all this stuff. And even that stuff, honestly, I think most of that can go away. Cool thing is a lot of it can be just ran over, like the fan and all that kind of stuff, because the battery sits, of course, in that corner with the fuse box and all that kind of junk. Cool thing is, here, we'll walk over here and see. Garage is a disaster after you do this kind of stuff. There's all the wiring. But there's enough wires and stuff on this that I think actually I can take this fuse block that's right here, because this is a 2001 Crown Vic, so it doesn't, the PCM is actually already located on the other side of the firewall in this year, so that's pretty cool. That's not in the way like it was before the other years. That all sits right here and it's in the way and stuff. I mean, it does have this glob of relay stuff here for the fuel and some of the other stuff that's right there. But that's, yeah, not a big deal. We'll figure something out. But this stuff is actually long enough that you could feed it back through and have all this mounted like up underneath of the dash on the other side here is what it looked like to me. And then this harness here, instead of it running, up here and through the cross member and stuff and over, if I rewrap it, I can actually tuck it so that it's all tucked back in down across there, and then comes around and then zips back in if I have this fuse block and everything go back through there. So that's kind of cool. The coiled up stuff I have on either side is the lights, because I'm not sure if I'm going to use the truck stuff. I checked last night when we dropped the truck off, the lights all seemed to work and stuff on it. Couldn't get turn signal and whatever to work, but the other stuff does. So yeah, I got the cross member off, radiator stuff are just kind of hanging here. I'll make a new mount for them, probably scoot them back a little bit so I can give myself more room up front. So yeah, and then I disconnect. One of the big things that helped with wiring is, so that's the ABS control and stuff. So as you can see, I pulled it out. I already disconnected it, it was following the wires. It's like, well, that's the whole thing, it's ABS. And looked online, it says it all works fine. The brakes work fine, just the ABS light is on, all that kind of crap. So I just yanked the wires and stuff from it. And then actually just yesterday, there's a block, let me move this out of the way, that goes to here so that you can eliminate this whole thing. So these just go in. It's a like aluminum or billet deal that goes in here. These all plug into and stuff. So I got that today. It came, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. I mean, it's $75 that I can put to something else. This isn't hurting anything right here. It doesn't really hinder anything except for maybe moving my radiator and stuff forward more. But really, what hinders that is the overflow and stuff. It actually smacks into that. So I don't know if I can take the overflow and like move it over and get a longer hose, and that would make me be able to get a lot closer to here, and then that might start to run into this, but I don't know. We'll see what it is, if that's worth having or not. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The brakes and stuff still all work. It's not like it's hindering anything, but yeah, so that is it. So we got the Crown Vic, got the truck, so I'm gonna start doing some tearing down on the truck and looking it over and stuff and see. I said if it's really nice, I may just plop it onto this. I don't know. We're still trying to see. So yeah, that's the update. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will talk to you later.